Morning, you're watching news now with me, Niranjan. Our top story: in a move that could spell trouble for air travellers, low-cost carriers have submitted a proposal for a massive hike in fares. Airlines have now given a proposal according to which they want fares to be set according to the distance travelled. The proposal, of course, comes after the DGCA asked airlines to publish the fares they were charging. The DGCA has now stepped in after a large number of travellers complained about the exorbitant rates being charged by low-cost carriers. Praful Patel has said that the DGCA will not allow the airline to charge predatory prices. He assured passengers that airlines would not be allowed to take advantage of the situation. And Vasudev Rangarajan is now joining us from New Delhi for more details on the story. Vasu, sources suggest that the DGCA has rejected the forced lab pricing. Now, the question is, what's next? Right, Vasu, at the moment, any reactions are coming in from the airlines? What are we hearing about, their next step, if the forced lab pricing is, of course, mooted by the government? That's right. Thanks, Madhav, and also thanks, Vasu, for joining us with all those details. We'll keep a track on that big story. But for now, here's a quick look at what else is making the news today. The 15-day Parliament standoff has resulted in a loss of almost 95 crore rupees to the Exchequer. With 4 failed attempts at a compromise, the deadlock over a JPC probe into the 2G spectrum scam is expected to continue. In fact, the BJP has blamed the non-functioning of the Parliament squarely on the government. On that note, we'll slip into a short break, but when we come back, 26 years after India's worst industrial disaster, victims of the Bhopal gas tragedy say it's been just 26 years of unfulfilled promises. Welcome back, you're watching news now. It's been 26 years since more than 3,000 people lost their lives in the Bhopal gas leak, and the survivors are still angry. And the families of victims have alleged that more than 5 months after the group of ministers was constituted to look into the enhanced compensation, the survivors are still waiting for justice. Now, protesters also took to the streets of Bhopal, saying they would not rest till the government fulfilled its promise. Now, the protesters want legal action against the Bhopal factory's parent company, Union Carbide. And of course, they say that the government hasn't done much. And with that, it's a wrap on this edition of News Now. But headlines coming up next. Stay tuned.